So earlier on, someone called me in a panic. They were telling me, oh my God, this woman blocked me. He was working with a spiritualist from Haiti, and the spiritualist told him to call a female, she's waiting. And as I usually tell people, that is the worst thing that you can do. See, one thing about love magic is that you got to have experience doing this. When I say experience, you got to have good as well as bad experience. You have to go through the school of hard knocks, because when you go through the school of hard knocks, you've made all the mistakes, you know what not to do. It's not just about burning candles, burning sage, and saying prayers. There has to be a strategy. Now, from my experience and what I usually tell people not to do is call the person. If you have done work on a person and you have fell out previously, I would recommend that you refrain from reaching out to them, especially if they showed you that they do not want to talk. If you keep on reaching out to them, what's going to happen is that they're eventually going to block you. And this is what has recently happened to this individual, which I'm speaking about. Calling the person most likely is going to send that person into rage, disgust, especially if they don't want to talk to you. Yes, people go through arguments here and there, and sometimes showing that there is interest at times can show the person that, oh, this person really cares, because at times there's some people that feel like, oh, if the person doesn't call me back, then that means they never cared about me to begin with. Okay, test the waters. But if you see that person doesn't respond, I would say leave them be. Because one thing you're trying to do when you're doing love magic is allow the spirit to influence your target. If you do not allow the spirit to influence your target and you go and do things on your own, it's always going to end up in a tragedy. You're going to find yourself on a block list, and then you'll be running to spiritualists left and right to help you. Unfortunately, there's a lot of spiritualists that do not understand this. They think burning a candle or just saying a couple of prayers is good enough, and it doesn't work like that in the practical world of love magic. So do yourself a favor before you end up in a situation like the one I just mentioned. Don't reach out to the person. Give that person time to reach you. If it's been a week, if it's been 2 weeks, some of you people are very impatient. You're thinking this thing is supposed to happen overnight, and it doesn't work like that. So with that said, don't call or text that person. Give them their space. And if the work is done correctly, they'll eventually reach out to you.